Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 2 of the Road to Financial Freedom Challenge. I want to welcome you back to the channel. Those of you that may be new or landing on this channel for the very first time, I want to say welcome. Please take a moment to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications. I will be uploading videos every day for the first 30 days of January 2024, and I want to make sure that you are staying engaged to this challenge because this challenge was created to help you to lay a foundation so that you can now take the first step on what you need to do in the area of your finances to have an amazing new year. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So we are on day 2 of the challenge, and today I want to talk to you about changing the way you think. So the reason why this is so very important, because you may have gone through some hard times, some real major challenges in the past. And then when you set your mind to move forward, to do things differently, to say things differently, to see things differently, to even surround yourself with different people and things, then you can easily become distracted. And when you become distracted, you're now starting to think those negative thoughts. You're starting to even speak those negative thoughts. So I want to kind of just take a moment today and to talk to you about the importance of taking this journey toward financial freedom, but implementing changing the way you think. So for example, one of the things that I think so many people get caught up in are the negative thoughts. And you would be surprised at how what we think is what we create. And a lot of people don't realize it. The things that you think about, especially if you are, heavily in debt and you don't have money, and all you're thinking about is, I don't have money. I'm struggling. I'm going to get, my lights turned off. I'm going to get my car repossessed. I'm going to get evicted. All these things that you're constantly thinking about, but when you have made a conscious effort that you are now going to move forward and start doing things differently. You're going to start thinking differently. So one of the things I want to challenge you on today is I want to challenge you to now just make up in your mind. And we talked about this a little bit on creating the life that you want to live, is you got to get up early each day. And when you get up early each day, it's going to allow you to set the stage for your day. Yes, it is real. You are struggling financially. Yes, you may not have enough money, but I want you to make a conscious effort to get up each day and not focus on the things that you don't want, but focus on the things that you do. Give this 30-day challenge a chance by getting up and doing that each and every day, and see if not by doing that your thoughts begin to change. Even though, yes, what you're dealing with is real, okay, it has not changed yet, but I don't want that to be your focus. I want you to focus on where you're going, the things that you want to accomplish and the things that you want to have. And that is only going to be happening based on you making the effort and you getting up each and every day and doing your part. So you want to set your goals. So when it comes to changing the way you think, what are the goals that you're setting that's going to help you to do that? Because when you set your goals, that's your focus. Your focus is not on the negative. Your focus is on, this is what I want to accomplish. And then when you start setting those goals on the things that you want to accomplish, the next thing you want to do is you now want to take those actionable steps. When you take those actionable steps, that means, for example, you want to become debt free. Well, what do you got to do to become debt free? That means you got to either make more money. That means you got to now watch your finances. That means you got to stop eating out and spending money on miscellaneous things that are not conducive to your future. You have to make an effort that each and every day, what am I going to work on that's going to help me to get closer to this goal? The next thing you want to do is you want to visualize. So when you visualize what it is you want to accomplish, then guess what? It is going to come. So what do I mean by visualize? So remember what I said, you got to get up early each day and make up in your mind, what am I going to lay out for my day? What am I trying to accomplish today? So that means you got to give yourself a moment and just meditate. So you want to meditate. If you say, I want to become financially free, then you want to meditate and just see yourself living that abundant life, living that life where you have more money, you have no debt, you're able to do the things that you want to do. Because if you can see it, you can have it. And if you can believe it, you can receive it. The next step I want to talk to you about is you got to stay focused. Because we live in a society right now where we have so many things coming at us, especially social media, even YouTube. So I want you to understand this. You got to set a standard, and that standard has to be, you know what? Each day from, let's say, 8 o'clock a.m. to 8 o'clock p.m., I'm not going to look at social media, or I'm not going to talk to anybody negative. I'm not going to spend any money. You have to make up in your mind, because you know what you've done in the past, what things that you have or had in your life that were a distraction to you, that took away your focus, and you totally forgot about what you were going to do. So if you know you have those distractions in your life, you need to identify them and let yourself know, okay, I know I can't do this because I know that is a distraction for me. For example, you may have some friends that you talk to, and every time you talk to them, all they come to you with is drama. All they come to you with is gossip. That has nothing to do with your future. If they are not serious about their future and focusing on the things that they want, don't let them distract you and take you away from focusing on things that you want. If you know you don't like to cook because you have long days at work, your job is stressful, and you know it's easier for you to just go through drive-through or call in and have some food ready for you to pick up and you go home and eat. Well, if you know that, that's a distraction on your money, because now you got to make a conscious effort to do what you need to do so that you can save more money, so that you can focus that extra money on paying off debt. Well, if that is the case, then you got to tell yourself, I need to make a menu once a week. I need to go meal prep, grocery shop, so that I can have food already prepared when I get home at the end of each day. So again, your focus is going to be very important, because the universe knows what you are trying to accomplish. And when the universe knows what you're trying to accomplish, the universe also knows what can take your focus. So you have to make up in your mind each and every day the things that you want to focus on that's going to help you to get to your end goal. And then you want to surround yourself with people that are going to support you and people that are going to push you. So often we get caught up in, oh, this is my friend, oh, we've been friends, my besties from, yesteryear, but your bestie don't have their life together. Your bestie is not focused. I'm not saying that you have to, completely eliminate your bestie out your life, but you need to identify and let your bestie know, this is what I am trying to do. And if you know you have a bestie that loves to go out and eat, they love to go to happy hour. Okay, bestie, I'm on this challenge. I'm on this road to financial freedom where I cannot be spending any money. And if your bestie does not understand that goal, okay, bestie, I'm gonna take a break, and I'm sorry, I'll call you and check up on you, but right now we ain't gonna be able to hang out for a while. And if your bestie does not understand that, that's not your bestie. Yeah, just be honest with you, that's not your bestie, okay? Because people who are truly happy for you and people who want to see you have great success and go to that next level, they are going to help you, not hurt you and not hold you back. And so often, so many times we forget that. We totally forget that because we are so comfortable around being uncomfortable. And it's just something that needs to be said, okay? At the end of the day, you got to look at the people that you're surrounding yourself with. A lot of times we are a little bit hesitant to get around people who are doing better than us because we don't want our flaws. We don't want our less thans to come out. But you should be encouraged that when you surround yourself with people who are doing the things or already in that life that you want to live, if you hang around long enough, you're going to be next in line. So don't be afraid, okay, to surround yourself with people who are going to help you, opposed to being around those individuals who are going to hurt you and keep you where they are. The last thing you want to be mindful of is celebrate your wins. If you gave yourself a goal for the month of January, I'm not going to eat out at all. And if you know you are not going to eat out in the month of January and at the end of the month, you didn't spend no money eating out. Celebrate yourself. And you can actually go celebrate yourself and go take yourself out to a nice dinner. But again, you have got to get into a position where you are being celebrated. And if you got to just celebrate yourself, it is what it is. It's unfortunate that a lot of people around you may not celebrate you. A lot of people around you will not be happy for you. But that's not to say that you got to stick where you are. You got to continue to have a pity party. You got to continue to just feel like you got to stay connected to these individuals. If you do what you need to do long enough by changing the way you think, changing the way you do things, I promise you, you are going to be connected. You are going to be surrounded with the people that you need to know that will help you, celebrate you, push you, and see that you go to that next level. Because at the end of the day, this is all about you. Those of you who have families, those of you who have children who are depending on you, you have to be conscious enough to know that by any means necessary, I have got to change the way I think. Because the way I've been thinking, look what it has gotten me. Because if the way you think right now, before you started this challenge, has not brought you the things that you want and the things that you desire, then what I recommend you do is start today, okay, by going through these steps. And I'll go through them real quick once again. The first one is change your negative thoughts, okay? Make a conscious effort and change the way you think. If it's something negative, what can you twist it around and make it positive? Step number 2 is you got to set your goals. What are the goals that you're going to set for the year that you want to accomplish? Step number 3, you have to visualize. What do you want to see your life look like? Close your eyes, take a moment, and just visualize every day and see yourself in that moment. Step number 4, you want to stay present. Stay present in the moment. Don't be all over the place, because a lot of times we could just be all over the place doing everything and get nothing accomplished. Step number 5, you want to surround yourself with people who are going in the same direction that you're going, people that are going to hold you accountable, people that are going to push you, and most of all, people that are going to celebrate you. And then step number 6 is going to be celebrate. You want to celebrate yourself. Whether you got to celebrate yourself by yourself or celebrate with somebody in your family, the point of it is celebrate yourself, because if you have done something that you know that has been always been a challenge for you to do, you deserve to be celebrated. And if you deserve to be celebrated, you change the way you think, I promise you, you are going to change your life.